What's the deal? What's the deal? Oh, what is the deal, people? Hope all are doing well and having a blessed day, afternoon, or evening whenever you come across this reading. You already know if you watch me with a good heart and good intentions, you are blessed and protected. But if you watch me with any ill will or malintention or otherwise, go blind 144,000 times. Instantly, quickly, swiftly, you will feel the effects of all the hexes and the curses and the spells that you project. And if you are siphoning energy or anybody else's energy from this reading, you will receive karma quick, fast, and in a hurry, because you reap what you sow for for vibing so low. Don't do to others what you would have wanted to you or your family. Stop being a crusty, crabby, raggedy, and ass, miserable, bitter ass business, and go heal yourself. What a deal, collective. What's the deal? I decided to get on today and tap into some energy. I'm in a good mood today. So, I'm in good energy. I'm rested. I feel like baking a dessert, but I don't know what. I just saw 1, 2, 3. And I don't want to bake a dessert because then I'm going to be the only one that eats it. So, I feel like baking today. I don't know why. Wait a minute. So we're going to tap into the energy collective. Remember, only take what resonates. Leave the rest. Don't make anything stick, or it's going to make you sick. And if this reading resonates with your energy, and if you feel the need to sow a seed, don't hesitate to donate to me. My information is in the description box below. If you're interested in a personal reading, I am taking personal readings right now. If you're interested, wait a minute. Excuse me. So I'm going to bang this bell to cleanse the energy of all negativities, entities, or energies that are not supposed to be in my face, in my place, or in my space. It needs to get the fuck up out of my face. What's the deal, people? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. We're not going to waste no time. We're going to see straight into the energy to who is doing what and what they're doing. So, collective, let's see. Angel, ancestors, spirits of the divine white light, attribute only, please provide me with some insight for the collective. What does collective need to know? Who is in the collective energy? A witch and a warlock. So there's a witch or a warlock in your energy, collective. Who is this witch, warlock in the collective's energy? It's not saying. There's a witch or a warlock in your energy. I'm going to do one more round to see what happens. Ooh, okay. A witch or warlock, ex-boyfriend, stalking, catfishing. Karmic twin flame. So there's a witch, warlock, ex-boyfriend that's stalking and catfishing you, collective. They're your karmic twin flame. So you have a witchy, warlock, ex-boyfriend, or change the roles as it resonates. If you a female, it's an ex-boyfriend. If you a masculine, it's an ex-girlfriend. I mean, you could be a masculine and you date the same sex, so it could be your ex-boyfriend. You know, switch the roles. But this is a warlock or a witch ex of yours that's stalking and catfishing you. That is the energy. A stalker ex-boyfriend. That's the witch or a warlock. What's up with this witch, warlock, ex-boyfriend that's stalking and catfishing the collective? We got the shield of truth. It says protection, justice, empowerment. Surround yourself with your own power. What belongs to you cannot be stolen. Spirit fortifies your aura. So you have a witch or warlock ex-boyfriend that's stalking and catfishing you. And they could be trying to steal something from you. So somebody's trying to steal from you. But you have a shield of truth. You're protected. This is a hidden saboteur. A hidden saboteur. This is an energy manipulator that's causing spiritual warfare for you. Is a plan behind your back, attempts to divert your path. Spirit advises vigilance and silent strategy. So you have an ex-boyfriend, witch warlock, that's plotting behind your back. They're your hidden saboteur, but you have some shield of truth. You know some truth about this. And you're working in silence right now. What else? Karmic return. Every betrayal sent your way returns to the sender. The universe balances all. Stand tall and shaken. Yeah, so whatever this ex-boyfriend, which warlock was doing to you, has been returned back to them. Victory manifested. Yeah. Truth, patience, and courage turn exposure into triumph. Spirit affirms you are untouchable in your divine purpose. So you have a karmic twin flame ex-boyfriend that's a false alliance that's trying to come in. Partnerships aren't always what they seem. Spirit guides you to question loyalty before it's too late. You have a karmic twin flame that you have a false alliance with, or somebody that's trying to come in with some type of partnership. But you having some victory. So you have some victory over this ex-boyfriend that's catfishing and stalking you, that's trying to divert you off your path. So you have an ex-boyfriend, witch warlock, that's trying to divert you off your path, collective. Yes, I'm so golden. I don't know why I'm shuffling this again, even though I did it. So, one more information, the shield of truth. Oh. Counterfeit replica. Somebody's a fake and an imposter. They replicating you. They committed some type of fraud. They're hit. All right, so this false alliance. Somebody's trying to come in to replicate you, to counterfeit. This is somebody that's replicating you as a counterfeit. They're a fake, they're an imposter. This false alliance. They're false. False, right here. Hoax, scam, intent to deceive, pretend. So they're pretending to have your back, to be in a partnership with you. But this is a hidden saboteur that's pretending to be in some type of partnership with you. A karmic twin flame, ex-boyfriend. Or somebody that's coming in to pretend that they want a partnership with you. So you have an ex-boyfriend, witch warlock, that's stalking and catfishing you, and they want to come in to build some type of partnership with you, but it's really to sabotage you. It's to really divert you off your path. It's so they could copy you, replicate you. Hidden saboteur. Hidden saboteur. Okay, damn. This is talking about your 11th house, your friendship, your community. So somebody was trying to sabotage your community, your friendships. It's talking about, this is the planet Uranus, zodiac Aquarius, 11th house. This is talking about friendships, larger groups, humanitarian efforts, networking, your social circle, technology and innovation, hopes, dreams, collaborations, goals, electronics, surprises, inventions, science fiction, technology, and trends. So somebody was planning behind your back, attempted to divert your path, and was attempting to sabotage your community, your friendships, your networking, your social circle, your hopes, your dreams, whoever you're collaborating with. They was even trying to sabotage your technology, whatever you're trying to invent. Yeah, somebody was trying to come for you. Karmic return. Ooh, hold on, that fell. We got target. a mark to shoot, something or someone sought after, goal to achieve, object of ridicule and criticism. Target. So your ex-boyfriend, which warlock, targeted you. They made you an objective, a mark to shoot at. They betrayed you. They thought that you, so somebody trying to sought after you, so something or someone to sought after. So they were trying to sought after you. You were somebody's goal to achieve, and they wanted to come in a partnership, but they wanted to come in to ridicule and criticize you. So they could divert you off your path, and then they can be an imposter. Victory manifested. Too many cards. One card, please. Victory manifested. Victory manifested. Ancestor guides. Descendant, passed over, family, spirit, unseen, ancient guardians. So you're getting some victory manifested because your ancestors are here with you. You're being guided. You've been guided. You've been divinely guided by your ancestors to this victory, to this truth. One more, please. What we got here? Yeah, cleansing, sage. You're a sage. You're a wise, mature person. You're someone who cleanses. So basically, you cleanse your space. That's why you're getting a victory. Yeah, divination, insight. You were getting some insight, divination. Hidden knowledge, intuition, fortune telling, spiritual, supernatural power. Yeah, you were getting insight about this false alliance, karmic twin fame. You could be somebody that's intuitive. And you will be warned about this counterfeit ass karmic twin flame of yours. Ex. That's watching and stalking you and catfishing you. Violation. They were violating you. Yeah, this is something persistent. This is something that was happening for a long time, existing for a long or longer than usual time, or continuously. Continuing despite difficulties, opposition, or discouragement. Refusing to give up or let go. Insistent, stubborn, dodge, relentless, patient, determined, constant, dedicated, steady, loyal, preserving, adamant, willful, and positive. So somebody was adamant and persistent in being your replica. Somebody was a counterfeit. They were persistent in doing something, and they was doing this for a long time, and they were going through a lot of difficulties and oppositions, and they still kept doing it. They refused to let go and give up. They're stubborn. Yeah, they got themselves tangled up in a situation, trapped. They were persistent, and now they got themselves trapped. Entrapped, meshed, implicated. They got themselves implicated in maybe in a crime. Somebody could have got captured, could have got arrested. Somebody got mixed up and very involved and caught up in a complicated, complex, difficult, challenging situation. And somebody is giving the appearance of utter disorder. So somebody's looking crazy. Somebody's looking stressed out. Somebody's looking like they're going crazy. We have internal affairs, law enforcement agency, investigating incident and plausible suspicion of law breaking and professional misconduct attributed to officers on the force. So there's an internal affairs investigation, because there could have been some dirty cops or cops that could have been doing connected to this, that were targeting you. This landing under target. It's landing under target and in between 11th house. So there's an investigation, maybe with some judicial system in your community. Oof. Yeah, for this betrayal. Yeah, there's some type of investigation because of some type of a strategy and betrayal. So there's an investigation going on when it comes to you, or when it comes to this ex-boyfriend. Because there was some type of method, there was a strategy about a betrayal. There was a method worked out in advance for achieving some objectives put together to perform one or more vital functions. So there was some type of a plan, a program, a scheme, a master plan. There was some type of game plan to betray you, to backstab you, to double cross you, to sell you out, to violate you, to violate your trust, your confidence, and your moral standards. And this is something that's being, this is seeking revelation of something hidden, secret. So there's also some secrets of this betrayal that's being revealed. This is why there's an investigation that's going on, and somebody's in my energy that fucking is a mumble or stutter, because now I'm slipping on my words. So internal affair is investigating something in your community or your social circle. When it comes to this counterfeit, this could be in your community or in your social community. This could be in your family. But this is somebody that was insistent. This ex-boyfriend, this karmic twin flame, got themselves tangled up in a situation because something they did to you. They betrayed you and they kept doing something over and over and over again. Yep, it's a public affair. An event for the public, a campaign, the practice or managing the disseminating information from an individual or organization to public in order to influence their perception. So somebody did something in the public. Something's a public affair. So somebody put some information out on the internet or for a lot of people to see to influence their perception of you. So there's an investigation in your social circle, internal affairs. So this ex-boyfriend is under investigation for something that they did online pertaining you, your name, your image. Yeah, but shield, you're protected from this. To protect with or with a shield, provide a protective cover or shelter, something or someone that protects or defends, to cut off from observation. So you've been cut off from observing this. So you don't see this. You're not seeing this. There's something that you don't see online that's being done or said about you online by your karmic twin flame ex that's a warlock witch that's stalking and catfishing you. And you're protected from this. You're cut off from observation. You're being cut off from observing this. You're being shielded from this. Whatever is happening online that this ex-boyfriend is doing, you're being protected from this. Yeah, because the bitch's pussy won't tag you in it. That's why. Bitch's pussy talking a lot of hellish about you, but won't tag you to the shit. Because if they really wanted to see, for you to see it, collective, but the spirit is keeping you from it. But if the punk ass bitch really wanted to talk shit and really wanted you to see it, he would tag you to it. Right? But this punk ass ex-boyfriend ain't doing none of that. You got Shield of Truth. We started out with the Oracle card, and then you got Shield right here. So you're definitely protected from what was going on from this person that's replicating you, and he's replicating you too, or she's replicating you. They're a fake. They're an imposter. They're a fraud. They were doing something persistent because it says they're jealous and envious of you. Your boundaries offend me. I can't use you anymore, and it's killing me. This is why they're doing something persistent and doing something for a long time because they aren't able to use you anymore. Resentment from those who lost access. Stand firm. You owe no one your peace. So they're being persistent, trying to fuck up your peace because they can't get in your energy anymore. Your ancestors spoke before you did. I never stood a chance. They warned me to leave you alone. So this person didn't leave you alone. They were persistent. Now they got themselves tangled up in a situation. Heavy ancestral backing. You're spiritually guided. You're spiritually guarded. Ancestral justice is still unfolding in your favor. So there's some justice that's still unfolding as we speak in your favor for what was done to you. Yeah, I pretended I didn't care. This is somebody that actually cared for you, but they didn't. This is somebody that pretended they didn't care, but they actually did. I watched every move in silence. I just wanted to see if you would fall without me. So somebody thought that you would need them. Somebody's trying to make you fall. They was doing all this shit, and now they got themselves caught up, and they're being investigated. Silent watchers pretending indifference. Spirit exposing the ones who study you in secret, and this is landing under internal affairs. So there's an investigation on, because there could have been some investigation. There could have been a silent watcher in the judicial system that wasn't supposed to be watching you. They were studying you in secret. Somebody was studying you in secret. Somebody that's associated to the police, connected to the cops or the judicial system. My spell backfired. This is confirming strategy. So this strategy, their method that they worked out and planned was to send you spell work. It said, I played with energy I didn't understand. Now it's me who can't sleep. Every reversal, divine protection. Energy reversal, divine protection, justice already in motion. Yeah. So they was working, they was scheming, they had a master plan, and now it's being reversed. So they worked out something for a long time, and now it has backfired on them. This strategy, this plan, this master plan. Your ancestors protect you from this betrayal that we got going on here. Every time I plot, something blocked me. You are shielded. 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 Ancestral guardianship. Their fear is your proof of protection. So this betrayal, them backstabbing you, them being disloyal, their fakeness, them violating you. They violated your trust, your confidence, and you're protected from this. Two cards came out for public affair. It says, I'm mad you're still smiling. You were supposed to break by now. People are praying for your downfall. Spirit says your joy is revenge. It's a public affair. They mad. So they can see you, that you're still smiling. So you're in the public eye and they can see you, collective. Somebody was telling lies about you in the public to influence somebody's perception, and they see that you're smiling. They mad. It says your peace pisses me off. They see that you're at peace and you're smiling. It says you stay calm in storms. I prayed you would shake. Someone wants to see you lose composure. Unbothered energy wins every time. Yeah. So somebody was a public affair. Somebody wanted to try to make a fool of you, basically. Well, if they were trying to make a fool of me yesterday, they failed. Because I be quiet. I don't be saying too much. But when I do speak, I explode. Because people be thinking, because I'm quiet and I'm not saying much, that I'm leaving shit alone. Or that I forgot about shit. Or that I'm sleeping on shit. Or I'm going to let shit slide. Hell the fuck to the no. I'm not letting shit slide. So they were talking shit about you, trying to make you look stupid. And at the end of the day, they mad because you're still unbothered. You're still smiling and you're still at peace. Yeah, my own circle turned on me. Now their own circle turned on them. The same betrayal I gave you came back around. Instant karma, divine justice serve. Yeah, they're getting karma. Because whatever they did to you, now it's happening to them. Wanted to come in as a false alliance. Now there's a bunch of fake people around this bitch. What else can we go before we end this reading? It's not going to be a long one. Destroyed. They being destroyed. Yeah, because they thought they had a reason to attack you. They being destroyed because somebody thought they had a reason to attack you, collective. Yeah, they in denial that you're protected. Yeah, they up the creek, river, ocean without a paddle. They drowning. Yeah, they tangled up in a situation, collective. Let sleeping dogs lay, they do them. Exactly, they do. They fuck themselves for being a counterfeit. Yeah, for trying to attack your chakras. So they were sending spell work to your chakras, attacking your chakras, trying to have you unaligned, trying to unalign you. Yeah, for money, they were materialistic. So they were being a copycat, fake imposter, being a fraud, replicating you for material, for money. Yeah, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. So they wanted to be somebody, but they didn't wake up and pay attention. So they started targeting you because you woke up and paid attention. You became someone. So they decided to target you. Yeah, now they got caught up in the trap house, collective. Now they caught up in the trap house and they can't get out. Trap house and they can't get out. Something like a phenomenon. Something like phenomenon remix. Yeah, the signs can no longer be ignored, collective. They're getting wiped out for being karmic. They're getting wiped out because they were stupid. They were monsters. The signs can no longer be ignored that they're monsters. Materialistic monsters is what is going on. Yeah, and that they're under a black cloud. You can send me all the fucking energy that you wanted to send me right now, but it ain't working. Hey, 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 hey. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, the black cloud. They're under a black cloud because you're a light worker, collective. You wanted to be somebody and you decided to go somewhere and you decided to tap into your energy and you just discovered that you were a light worker and somebody's mad and they decided to attack you and betray you and they have some strategy to steal from you. Yeah, celestial magic, but you're a light worker who got celestial magic. That's why they're in the trap house. The signs can no longer be ignored that these monsters are under a black cloud and you're a light worker with celestial magic. Yeah, they put you in the freezer. They try to freeze you, collective. But you got high potential and they underestimated you, collective. That you protected with, you got spirit guides. And these people are a bunch of heathens that are trying to deny allegations. So they try to deny allegations, collective, that they're monsters, that they're heathens. You got the word heathen and monsters. It don't get no worse than that. They're trapped. Let sleeping dogs lay. They are doomed and they up the creek, river, and ocean without a paddle. They have a black cloud over them. Because they decided to attack you. They put you in the freezer, trying to freeze your chakras. They were trying to freeze your chakras. They getting wiped out. They in the trap house. Could be a bunch of materialistic monsters who underestimated your potential. You were being guided by your guides because you're a light worker. You have insight. You have spiritual knowledge. You're a spiritualist. And this witch warlock, ex-boyfriend who had a reason to attack you, that's stalking and catfishing you, is getting karma. Hey, ex-boyfriend. How's your karma going for you? You're not liking it? You're not liking it because you were being wicked? You being destroyed because you were being wicked? You an energy vampire that was doing love spell and free will control? Time magic, trying to stop time, trying to change time, trying to speed up time, trying to slow time down, doing chakra attacks. But I'm unbothered, you're unbothered, collective. It said if they don't confess, their life will be a mess. So they got to confess, collective. They under the black cloud because they got to confess to what they did to you. Yeah, they could be having car problems. Or they be causing you car problems. They giving a lot of unwanted opinions. They talking about you. Yeah, this is a professional idiot. Are they professional idiots? Yeah, and you're true and faithful. They're a professional idiot and you're true and faithful. And now people are talking about them. They were giving a lot of unwanted opinions, this professional idiot, and people see that you're true and faithful. And now people are talking about them. And now they're out here trying to deny allegations and claims of what they did to you. But divine justice is being served. They're getting instant karma. And not everybody that they lied to you about is turning on them. The same way they wanted you betrayed is how they're being betrayed now. What goes around comes around. That's what people say. All the things that you have done to me will come back to you someday. Day. What goes around comes around. That's not a fiction. That's a fact. Some men think they got it like that. A woman like me, you better respect. It's not a fiction. It's a fact. Collective. What goes around comes around, and it's coming back around. Karma's coming back around the mountain. Yes, she comes. Karma's coming back around the mountain. Here she comes. Karma's coming around back the mountain. She's coming around back the mountain. Yes, she's coming around back the mountain. Here she comes. You're going to be waving your white flag when she comes. You're going to be waving your white flag when she comes. You're going to be waving your white flag. You're going to be waving your white flag. You're going to be waving your white flag when she comes. Yeah, you're going to be saying, please, please, God, please. You're going to be begging. You're going to be begging. So this combo as ex-boyfriend of yours, that's a witch or warlock, or he could be working with a witch or warlock. But it's definitely a karmic twin flame of yours that's catfishing and stalking you. And they're wicked, they're a monster, they're a heathen, they're a crazy energy vampire that was out here doing chakra attacks and love spells and free will control and put you in the freezer. Now they under a black cloud because they're trapped. And if they don't confess, their life will be a complete mess. If it ain't messy already, because it damn sure is, it's going to be worse. They're doomed. They in the trap house and they in a cloud. And people are talking about them. Because they were out here having a lot of unwanted opinions about you, thinking they had the right and reason to do it. And now they're being destroyed. You're a whole light worker with celestial magic, and you have high potential. They underestimated you. You're protected. You a spiritualist. You have insight, and you knew it. So why would this idiot think that he's hiding anything? Or you a spiritualist and you found out what he was doing, and now this person can't come in as a false alliance. Somebody was trying to come in as a false alliance while this whole time they was doing love spell and free will control and putting you in a freezer and attacking your chakras. They were targeting you. You a whole light worker with ancestor guides and protection, and they were targeting you. That's why they up this creek paddle and all the rivers and oceans without a paddle. They drowning, they doomed, and they in the trap house. Because whatever they did is being returned to them hard for betraying you, collective. Yeah, so you don't even see what's going on. You don't even see what this ex-boyfriend of yours is saying online in the public for the public to see. Your ex-boyfriend is doing something for the public to see, but you don't see it. You're being shielded and guarded from this. Cause you know why? Cause your ex is a punk ass bitch and will always be a punk ass bitch, and they're gonna stay a punk ass bitch that they are. They're a karmic twin flame. I just put the deck. I saw neighbor and friend. They can have I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm leaving that alone. But I put the deck and I saw neighbor and friend, and they both were in the reverse. So you can have a neighbor that's their friend, or they could be working with a friend that's their neighbor. But I'm not getting into that. Collective, that's your message. That is your reading. What resonates, leave the rest. And anything resonated with you, please feel free to donate to me. My information is in the description box below. I'll be back with another reading later. I'm not going to do this reading. I'm not going to have this reading no hour or no change long, because that'll make no sense. We already got the message. This is about somebody's ex-boyfriend, Karmic twin flame, that's a witch or warlock. And they were doing spell work on you, trying to stop you, steal from you, trying to come in, doing doing love spells and trying to control your free will, and it didn't work. And now they mad. Because they spread so much lies about you, and it's not sticking. They see that you're still at peace, and that you're happy, and that you're smiling, and you're still building. Peace out, collective. And I'll be back with another reading for you. Peace out, collective. Enjoy your weekend.